Okay, so it is time for another Not So Awesome review. Let me, it really didn't fix anything. I think it's just a whiteness here reflecting. But, Tron Betrayal, the prequel to Tron Legacy, uh, an original graphic novel prequel to Tron Legacy, like it says down there. Um, got this actually a few years ago, back when the movie, before it came out, I believe, it might have been after, I'm not sure. Retailed for $9.99 US, ages 11 up, is by Disney. And I would tell you who wrote and drew things, but that is not here on the cover. It's probably on the inside page somewhere, or not. Anyways, Tron Betrayal is a pretty, really good prequel to Tron Legacy. Uh, I I will say I'm gonna probably have some spoilers if you haven't seen Tron Legacy here, so sorry for that. And same thing if you haven't seen Tron, but it's been years since those movies came out, and I feel like if you haven't seen them by now, probably don't want to, or you're just too young and didn't see it back then and stuff. But anyways, uh, it starts off with a kind of prologue right here. Yeah, well, it is called a prologue. Writer, I cannot pronounce that, but you can read it right there. Jan Nitz something. The art, first of all, is really amazing. I'm gonna say that right now. I really do like the art in this book. There's just really nothing to say about it other than it is done really, really well. There's a few parts that confuse me, especially near the end, because the art kind of meshes with the panel lines. But still, really good nonetheless. Uh, yeah. So it starts off with like a prologue that tells basically the entire Tron movie, the first one, in a few pages here. Master computer program is a master control program. Wow, I just went over this right now to make sure I remembered everything, and forgot master control program. There we go. That dude from Harry Potter down there. That still a pretty good likeness. Of that actor. And, just basically goes through the entire first movie and how it ended. And, yeah, then we start with Tron and with Flynn kind of going after these little viruses that they're trying to fix. They're trying to work out all the kinks in the grid. And eventually, well, we do mix a lot of his normal life, mostly of his wife being pregnant, up to the birth of Sam. So that's all pretty actually interesting stuff going on there. His mom dies before the movie starts. I don't know. I don't remember if she dies in childbirth or what, or just at a young age for him. I don't actually remember. It's probably in here. I'm pretty sure it's just at a young age for him she dies. But you do go over it, and it was definitely really good. Here we can see Clue being born. A lot like kind of like how it happened in the movie. Slightly different with Clue not responding to every word he says, but it's still pretty good. A lot of references to Rome being built throughout the story. We do get into the whole ISO programs when they show up their own city. Why Clue doesn't like Flynn as much. Why he starts resenting him, especially towards the end of the story. Here we get shots of his wife being pregnant and stuff. Yeah. So I'm assuming it was a young age. I don't remember when she died, to be honest. But try not to be too spoilery. Tron basically doesn't like how Clue is running the grid in the story, especially with the games. If you remember, if you watched Tron Legacy, there was the games, they were de-resing programs when they fight and stuff. Tron doesn't like that. He doesn't do that when he competes in the games, and Clue sees that he doesn't like him. He kind of tries to tell Flynn this, but Flynn, since it's a copy of him, he thinks he can talk himself into doing the good thing. Obviously, we know how that goes. The story is a lot, I'm not going to say deeper, but it's a lot more, it's a lot better than what I'm making it sound. It's definitely not super short, as you can see, but it's not super thick either. And if you like Tron, definitely read Tron Betrayal. Like I said, the ending, or did I say the ending? I don't know. The ending is the only thing that kind of bugged me because it doesn't go perfectly to show Flynn getting trapped in the grid, but it goes to everything leading up to Clue's betrayal. Obviously, that's why it's called Tron Betrayal. Um, yeah, there's some action in there, a lot of backstory for those of you interested in the Tron universe. I know Tron hasn't isn't big right. I would say it isn't big right now because that the whole hype of the movie and everything has already calmed down. I believe they are making a third one, but when I don't know. Definitely interested in that. I have not ate today, so I am using words that should not be used. But anyways, at any rate, this is really good. I do recommend it for any Tron fan, anyone who has just watched the movies. If you just played Kingdom Hearts for the first time and you're like, well, I guess Kingdom Hearts 2 when that comes out, if you just played it and you're like, Tron, who's this guy? Why is stuff? Oh, look, there's a movie. Oh, look, there's a comic book. Definitely something to read between the two movies. And yeah, it just did a really good job. The art was great. Um, I would say buy it if you're a Tron fan. If I had to rate it, 4 out of 5, 1 out of 5, I'd give it a 4. And all I have to say aside from that is I would like to read the other Tron comic book that came out around the same time. If I get it, I will do a review on that. That one's basically just the first movie done in comic book form, but still, nonetheless, I would love to read it. Yeah, okay, well, that is my not so awesome review, and I guess this review a little bit more emphasized the not so awesome part, especially with my speech. But yeah, I hope that doesn't discourage you from checking out this comic book. It really is, good, especially if you like Tron. There's that show, I believe there's a TV show on Disney. I don't know how closely to this it is, but it's still something, worth checking out. It's more or less kid friendly, except for, the whole death thing, but Disney loves, killing people off in their, killing parents off, I should say, in their movies. So, that shouldn't be, surprise, I guess. Anyways, if you enjoyed this review, please feel free to leave a comment, hit that like button, subscribe. If you didn't enjoy this review, and you want to leave a thumbs down, you're free to do that. But I would also appreciate, if you guys just want to give me some criticism on it, go ahead. I'm not gonna get all mad or nothing. If you think there's something I should improve on, go ahead and tell me. I know what I need to do to improve on, especially in this video. Probably should have ate something first and gathered my thoughts a little bit more. But that's why we're called a not so awesome review. Anyways, like I said, hope you like this, and I will see you next week with hopefully a review on Iron Man Extremis, which I still think sounds better called Extremis, but that's neither here nor there right now.